Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the final couple of races here at the Hockenheimring for the DTM Trophy inaugural season here in 2020. We're here for race number 1. We've had qualifying this morning, but now it's all about the racing action. And well, again, I guess it's a bit of a familiar car considering the Audi, but before Zolder, if I'd said to you that there would be an Audi and a Porsche on the front row, well, you would have laughed at me, but this is exactly what we have. So very, very exciting indeed. Hopefully you're all well. Welcome. It's going to be a fantastic race. It always is. The DTM Trophy is an incredible, incredible championship. And well, we've only got 2 races remaining for the season. Hello to everybody on YouTube as well. I am popping into the chat, so if you see the name Actual Vision, that is me. So hello everybody, welcome to the DTM Trophy race. We're going to have a nice little conversation with you all as well. This should be a fun experience for everybody. We've got 18 cars on the grid, a couple of guest drivers as well. Yeah, should be a good event. So off the back of a double win at Zolder, it is Lucas Maron from Hella Pagid Racing 1. He did a 1:46.9, an incredible time, 1.2 seconds quicker than anything we've seen in practice, and really did indeed turn the jets on. But this is a big surprise then. P2. We've got the Porsche of Nicholas Schall, his first event in the DTM Trophy, and he's put it onto the front row of the grid. Always the bridesmaid, never the bride. It's Jan Kissel. Could he finally get a race victory this season? He's been there or thereabouts pretty much every single race, battling for second in the championship. But is today the day? And then in 4th position, we've got Ben Green. Of course, winner from round number 2 at Spa. And getting that BMW up into the top 4 is a huge accolade. Fair play. Absolutely fair play. Jose Maria Lopez then in the Ring Racing car. One of the most famous racing drivers of all time. A multiple World Touring Car Champion racing there in the Toyota Supra. He will start in 5th position. Shout out to all the Petcho fans out there. So if you can hear me on YouTube, let me know where you're watching from around the world. What country are you all watching from? P6 then. For Jan Philip Springo. That is definitely not Lucas Maron. Here's Rudolf Rin in that bright green Porsche. Bambi's from Germany. Nice. Pono. Yes, they do have sausages. There's lots of sausage curves around the Hockenheimring. Axel Goldstein from Belgium. Wafneltor from Houston. Carlos Perez from Argentina supporting his boy Pecho. Mark De Fulgencio, the next driver on the grid then, on the 4th row, P8, 1:48.080. Rene Ferrati from Italy. Legiden from Slovakia. The Liquid Nation, absolutely. Hopefully you're enjoying your Saturday. Peter Terting then, in that bright orange Porsche. He will start in 9th position. Shabua Rin is from Malaysia. Nicholas Tolberg from Finland. Welcome to you all on YouTube. If you've got any questions for me, head to social media, at ActualVision, #AskLuke. That is the best place to get hold of me. If there's any questions, tell me who you're supporting. Also Instagram as well, so at ActualVision on Instagram and on Twitter. And yeah, let's get a load of you getting involved each and every week. We'll have a load of fun. There's Ben Tuck then. Big shout out to Ben Tuck. He has been huge for me doing the commentary. He's been giving me all the lowdown in terms of the balance of performances and exactly what they mean in terms of changes and stuff like that. So yeah, he's been really, really good to help me through this championship. It's my first real world motorsport commentary. So yeah, thank you to him. He's in 10th position. Nico Verdonk then, the Belgian. He is in 11th position. Mom Chilo, how you doing, man? Sebastian from Poland. Murillo Amaral later is from Brazil. Miami and Florida, nice. Lewis. No worries, Wafflenator. Struggling to say words today. Struggling to say words, that's for sure. Arasaka, I am wonderful. How are you? Here's Tim Heinemann then. He's starting 13th position. Qualified third, but he's got a 10-position grid penalty. Already our DTM Trophy champion. And wow, is he going to put on a bit of a spectacle show for us today? AB UK. He's going for Jan Casil. Jan Casil's got a big fan base. One thing I've definitely noticed.
Ja, genau, diesmal andersrum.
Here's Max Kubolt then. He will start in 14th position. Fidel Lieb then in 15th position. Rachel Krabby, yeah, actually, I was given some information. I'm not going to say this is my information, but Rob Robertson, so shout out to Rob Robertson. He gave me the information that this was designed as a competition from BMW that got their livery designed for Ben Green this weekend. So, yeah, shout out to Rob for giving me the information. Dominique Schack, P16 then, in the sister Audi to our pole sitter. David Sherban then, Hella Pagid Racing 1 in P17. The penalty that Heinemann received, he spoke to me this morning on Instagram and he said he had his third warning at Zolder. So he received a 10 penalty. Flashing of lights there from Christian Connoth in his first race there for FK Performance Motorsport. He will start down in P18 alongside David Sherban from Romania. The Jan Casil army are in the YouTube chat, ladies and gentlemen. We've got Jose Maria Lopez. We've got Jan Casil fans. Let me know who you're supporting in the YouTube chat. Any Lucas Mauron fans? Any Nicholas Schul fans? Lukasz Piatkowski, Casil fan. Look at, there's so many Casil fans. Love it. Jan Casil's taking over the world. But for me, driver of the weekend is Nicholas Schul. His first weekend in the DTM Trophy, and he's put it onto the front row of the grid. Can he potentially go out there and get a victory? Also, a big shout out to Ben Green. To get that BMW top 4 is huge. We've got a David Sherban fan. Ben Green from Tom Chappell. There's Rob Robertson. Thanks for the information earlier on. Honzik Parkman, supporting the Czech Republic nation. Is James May there? Absolutely not. Go Vettel. Okay. Let's ignore you guys now. Right, it's race time. They've got one formation lap, then it's 30 minutes timed racing action plus 1 lap. 25 points goes to the winner. Of course, 3 points, 2 points, and 1 point for qualifying has already been solved and dealt with. And as it stands, if Ben Green doesn't score any points in this race, it's a huge opportunity for Lucas Mauron to indeed potentially get third in the championship. He needs to get pole position twice and win twice, and Ben Green not to score. Ben Green being in P4. Very unlikely. So as a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, during the race, if you've got any questions during the race, the best way to ask them is at ActRollVision on Twitter, on Instagram as well, at ActRollVision. Shoot me a message, and that way I can answer your questions, because the chat normally goes absolutely crazy. Here is your starting grid then. Lucas Mauron in the Audi is P1. Nicholas Schul, P2. Jan Casil, Ben Green. Then we've got Jose Maria Lopez, Jan-Philipp Springop, Rudolf Rin, Mark De Fulgencio, Peter Terting, and Ben Tuck rounding out your top 10. Then we've got Nico Verdonk, Luke Vankmuller, Tim Heinemann with the 10 position penalty, Max Kubolt. They've got Fidel Lieb, Dominique Schack, David Sherban, and Christian Connerth. Here we go then, formation lap, and then we get into the racing action. Again, welcome to anyone who's just joined in on the YouTube chat. My name is Luke, and I'll be your commentator for the day. So there is the circuit there, Hockenheim, GP layout, 4.5 kilometers long. Very long circuit. As you can see, we're heading up then towards stadium section. In a GTC championship that we had this morning, they did 2 formation laps. We will find out very, very shortly as to whether that's going to be the case for the DTM Trophy. Track temperature has moved up by about 1 degree from this morning, so still very, very cold. Expect people to take some chances early in this race, and it is going to be 1 formation lap then. Here we go. Marcello Aiello. Go Pecho, go Pachito, go. Thanks for the message on Twitter, my friend. Here we go then. Lucas Mauron, can he make it 3 wins in the last 3 races? Can Nicholas Schul potentially spoil the party in that Porsche? As they round the second to last corner. We've got 30 minutes of racing action coming your way here in race number 1. The pace car is into the pits then. Round the final corner they come, and it is Porsche versus Audi at the front end. It's then AMG versus BMW, 4 different manufacturers in the front 4. As we come up towards the start-finish line, the green lights are on, and we are green light racing here. And it's a very good start there by Fulgencio. Fulgencio trying to go around the outside, potentially up towards the battle for 4th. Oh, big turn there! And it's Rudolf Rin and Peter Terting who've collected each other here. Looks like we've got Jose Maria Lopez as well, and it looks like potentially Fulgencio's gone here as well. Then the front 4 are very, very close as Jan Casil then trying to defend from the advances of Ben Green. We've then got in the lead of this race Lucas Mauron, so Mauron has got the lead of this race, and actually just in behind him is Ben Tuck. So Ben Tuck's gone from 10th position all the way up to a top 5. We've got double yellows through the first sector, and that is the first time we have seen carnage like that on lap number 1. But look at Jan Casil. Jan Casil in the slipstream then off the Porsche, coming down in towards the hairpin here. Lucas Mauron, is he going to be under pressure? Lucas Mauron goes very defensive. Jan Casil around the outside. He is going to take P2, but he's going to run out of road. Ben Green's going to come through. Ben Tuck potentially as well. And Jan Casil makes the mistake, but he still made an overtake. He's managed to get up ahead. He's up to P2. What a frantic start this has been. Halfway then through lap number 1. It is the lead then for the Audi driver, Lucas Mauron. We have then got Nicholas Schul in 2nd position. No, Casil is down into 3rd. So, no, he's 2nd position. Sorry, he has got 2nd. We've then got the close BMWs battling in behind Ben Green and Ben Tuck. And there is the carnage then. Oh, that is not good for Fulgencio. 3 cars there. I'm surprised if we don't get a safety car, considering that is the exit of... There it is. A safety car comes out. And wow, take a breath, ladies and gentlemen. Take a breath. Wow. That lasted around about 3.5 seconds, the race start there, before things went down. And it was 2 Porsches that got together. So it was Rudolf Rin and Peter Terting. Terting obviously getting the short straw. Where is Rudolf Rin? So there's Rudolf Rin. So Rudolf Rin's still in the race. He's P8 by the looks of things. Or P11 it says on the time machine. They come across the timing beam. should indeed give us exactly what position they are in. So Maron is in the lead here, and poor Peter Turting. If he didn't have bad luck, he'd have no luck at all. Like, just so unfortunate. No, Rudolf Rin is in P11, and he's dropped 4 positions. We should get a replay of this in a minute, and wow. Mr. 6, yes, that is a very good analogy of how that went down. Very good analogy indeed. So Jose Maria Lopez is out of this race. Peter Turting's out of this race, and we think that Mark De Fulgencio is also no longer in this race. Peter Turting, oh crikey. That is not good. And this, ladies and gentlemen, might take a few minutes to indeed get sorted out. That car is totaled. Under investigation, incident, turn 1, lap 1. We didn't even make it to turn 1. That is on the start, finish straight. Wow. Everybody jostling for position, and ironically, well, Rudolf Rin's into the pits. He's going to end up being at the back of the grid here, probably fixing some damage. Ironically, Fulgencio, who's made an unbelievable start here, is now out of the race. So he made the best start of everybody. Here we go. So look at Fulgencio on the right-hand side of your screen. But then on the left-hand side of your screen, you can see that Turting and Rudolf Rin have it coming together. Oh, yeah, Rudolf Rin just moves over ever so slightly and turns, into the middle of traffic. That is not good. Not good at all. And then you can see, is it Jan-Philipp Springgob that gets cleaned out? So Springgob gets cleaned out. Where did Fulgencio get caught up in this? So Fulgencio, you're going to see on the left, on the closest to your screen. So he's got an amazing start. He's already gained 2 positions here. And then he, just like a pool ball, gets tagged by Jose Maria Lopez. So Lopez then, who gets tagged by Peter Turting, has then tagged Fulgencio. And Jan-Philipp Springgob has kind of got away with it. So Peter Turting went straight across the bonnet of Jan-Philipp Springgob. But ultimately, he's still in this race. And there's cars going the wrong way there. The front 5 get through nicely. You can see then we had Nicholas Schall who runs off circuit there. Ben Green runs off circuit as well, but not as far as these drivers here. And yeah, not an ideal start. That is a huge old smash there, and poor Jose Maria Lopez. This is the second time he's raced here in the DTM Trophy, and just so unfortunate. He got pole position at the Lausitz-Ring, but because of a penalty, he's had to start from the back of the grid, and now this. He also had to come in together with a teammate at the Lausitz-Ring as well. Just, yeah, Jose Maria Lopez, so unfortunate. But he's still in the race. He's in P13, so maybe we're going to get some action of seeing him come through the pack. Tim Heinemann, P13 to P7. Ben Tuck, P10 to P5. Kubolt is up 6 positions as well. Wow. What a frantic start, ladies and gentlemen. That's an iRacing crash right there. Yep. So Lopez, I'm wondering whether he might get the black and orange dot flag. Here's the restart once again. So it's a very good start by Fulgencio on the right-hand side of the screen. It's 5 wide as they come across the start-finish line. Oh, Turting drives across as well. Do you know what? I think that's a 50-50 incident there from my perspective. Turting's driven to the right. Turting's driven to the left. Rudolf Rin's driven to the right. I think they both could have avoided that by holding their line, but it was 5 wide. It's almost impossible to come through such a tight pinch point in turn 1. Look at it. Look how wide, 5 wide it was. Fulgencio, Springgob inside. Then they had Jose Maria Lopez who gets tagged there, the Toyota. Turting and Rudolf Rin on the outside. Wow. So safety car then. Still not going to come in. With Rudolf Rin, his race is pretty much over, isn't it? Lucas Mauron then, P1, Casil P2. So Casil did make that overtake through the hairpin. Wondering whether indeed the Porsche team of Allied Racing, Nicholas Schall, might indeed report that, because he did overtake by running wide on the exit of the hairpin. But ultimately, he is in P2. And again, Jan Casil has been one of those drivers that has been there or thereabouts. He's been on the podium a few times. He keeps finishing in 4th and 5th and it's been the most consistent driver apart from Tim Heinemann in the championship, but he's yet to get that race win. So could today be the first time that Jan Casil gets across the line in first position? He's in second spot now. He's made that move. He's already got ahead of the Porsche. Well, that is the day over then for Rudolf Rin before it even began, and there's another Porsche. Peter Terting, the two most colourful cars on the grid, are no longer in this race. Very, very unfortunate. Well, safety car is still out here, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the stream. If you have just started tuning in, we've had a bit of a carnage start here before we've even got to turn one. If any of you have any questions, if you want to let me know who you are supporting, either spam it in the chat right now, let me know where you're from around the world, or indeed, you can tweet me at ActRollVision, or on Instagram as well, at ActRollVision. When the race is actually happening, of course, the best way to get hold of me is on social media because the chat moves crazy. But again, welcome to all of you. Hopefully you enjoy watching the content here today. We've got another race tomorrow, qualifying tomorrow as well. Oh man, so much excitement. So we've got Nayet on Twitter. He says the green Porsche should be disqualified from second race as well. Super risky maneuver. I think it was on both of them, to be honest with you. In my opinion, I'm no steward, but in my opinion, I think they both moved over. It was 5 wide. It's as simple as that. It's just tough, 5 wide. The car on the outside has no idea there's 3 cars on its inside, so it becomes very, very difficult. Just really unfortunate. Look at all the Jan Casil fans. So many Jan Casil fans. Absolutely love to see it. 21 minutes to go then. Safety car hopefully should be coming in. Well, we're going to get at least one more lap here then. And Lucas Mauron could potentially be on for his 3rd win in a row. But again, is it the day that Jan Casil finally breaks that duck, finally gets that race victory? Safety car is in on this lap. The 2 BMWs then that have won races so far this season are in 4th and 5th position. Heinemann, who's won 6 races in total this season. Champion, of course, of the DTM Trophy inaugural season. He is in 7th position. Mauron, of course, a double race winner now from Zolder last time out. He's in P1. So all of the big hitters are at the front end of the grid right now. So we've got our 4 race winners in the top 7. We've got Nico Verdonk, who's been close to winning a race. Obviously, Jan Casil. And then we've got Nicholas Schul, who obviously qualified on the front row of the grid in his first attempt in the DTM Trophy this weekend. So there are some big, big hitters at the front 7 now. This could provide a very entertaining race indeed. SW Racing Team, I absolutely agree with. 100%. Bartos, thank you very much for the message. That's a question I just can't answer, I'm afraid. I would love to know the answers for that question, my friend, but unfortunately I just can't answer it. I know we're back next season. That's the main thing. Well, the DTM Trophy are back. Whether I'm back or not, who knows? But yeah, we'll be back. So here we go then. Lucas Mauron has got to take them away. We come through the stadium section here. It's 18 minutes 40 seconds to go. It's Lucas Mauron who leads the way, although he's only really had 1 corner to really deal with. Casil second after making a move then on Scholl, and I'll tell you what, Mauron's already gone. So here we go then, ladies and gentlemen. It is race time here. 18 minutes 30 seconds to go, and actually it's Nicholas Scholl who's been completely caught out here. He has lost so much time for P1 and P2, and the BMWs are all over the rear of that Porsche. The Porsche trying to get warmth into the tyres as he comes down towards turn number 1. And well, they've all got through there successfully. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. You've all managed to make it through. Ben Tuck trying to make a move here on Ben Green. Down towards turn 2. How late can he go on the brakes here? He then moves across to open up to try and defend, actually, as he's got just in behind him Tim Heineman. Heineman already ahead of Nico Badok, then Heineman up to P6, and Heineman is absolutely flying. So here we go then, down towards the hairpin here. The lead is Mauron. Casil already 8 tenths behind. But the big move and the big charge is Tim Heineman, championship winner. We've got 2 BMWs of Max Kuba and Luke Vankmuller side by side as well, coming down in towards the hairpin. Who's going to come out on top in that little battle? Ben Green trying to make a move here, potentially on Nicholas Schall. The Schall makes the mistake there. Ben Green up into the podium positions. So we saw a move there by, indeed, Casil on lap number 1. And now we're going to see the very same thing happening here for Ben Green. Front 2, though, are off and away. And you can see the Ben Tuck maybe trying to make a move here, as indeed the Porsche goes across defensive very, very early. Jan Casil gets the car sideways here. Another mistake